Boop. Greetings. Week 3. Let's get rid of that, shall we? So, yeah, simple one this week. Kind of. So, this week's task was you have to collect coins during 1-7. You have to go the intended way. You have to collect... hang on. Yeah, you have to win the race. Once you won the race, you can't collect anymore. Yeah, you have to go the intended way. But the catch is that the winner will be the person who collects the second most coins. The second most coins. The person who collects the most will be the loser. So it'll be, yeah, second most gets 5, then the next most after that gets 4, the next most after that gets 3. Whoever collects the least gets 2 points, whoever collects the most coins gets only 1 point. I'm looking forward to watching this. So yeah, straightforward. Let's see how everyone did. So let's start with Falco.
Pan comido.
Interesting to see what strategies are. I'll start on 0. Yeah, it did. Hey, Seasoner, you're worried about this one? Oh boy. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what strategies people have applied, which coins people are going to get, which ones are people going to avoid getting. Because of course you don't want to collect too many. So yeah, Falco's deliberately avoiding those boxes. It's a little quiet for me. Your intents chose the one on the lower stages. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna guess that Falco's deliberately tried to get this number. Yeah.
69, dude.
Yep. 69. Hey, Mampy. This week's task is to collect coins during 1-7. Go in the intended way. You gotta win the race. The person who collects the second most will win. Second most. So yeah, Falco's got the good old 69. Alright, Tyler. Tyler warned me about his entry. Why is it 6 minutes for starters? That's the first thing I want to know, is why is it 6 minutes? Are you ready for fun? Oh boy. Hey, Tilbert. What am I watching? Hey, Shuri. I think it's more good luck to me for viewing this than to the contestants. Oh my god. Jesus, Tyler, what did you do?
I think he's almost done. Yeah, he's done.
Oh my god. What am I watching? What am I watching? Hang on, let me... That's better.
This is one more Emmy than you'll ever win, you bantering jack-in-the-box.
Just don't drop that thing in the shower, Bob.
No talent, Phil.
Second banana.
Panderer.
Or...
The trembling fist of justice.
Is the volume alright, by the way, for anyone? Do I need to turn it up? Thanks, Tyler. It's a bit low. I'll turn it up. How about turn it all the way up? How's that? I can always turn it up a bit higher.
Don't worry, that should heal fast. I keep making God madder and madder. You little...
Tyler, you do understand the task, right? This is optimal. Is Tyler like trying to like dupe the police car or something? Tyler obviously wants the... I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Maybe he's just making sure he's on 0 coins, but it was a new game. Right, here we go. The attempt.
I'm a lean, mean speed thingy. 2, 4, 6, 8, you suck, I'm great, da 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 da, you are the one I hate.
So yeah, at the moment, yeah, different vehicles. Falco used the U, Tyler's using the family sedan. The task is to collect as many coins as they can during 1-7. They have to go the intended way. The person who collects the second most will win the task. The second most. They will get 5 points. That will go down. Whoever collects the least, all the way down to 2. Whoever collects the most out of the 5 will only get 1 point. So I thought, if you're just going to collect the most, it will be a bit boring. You'll just try and get as many as you can. So, throwing in a little bit of mind games to this one.
Harder than it is. Oh, I wanted a peanut.
So yeah, as long as you don't collect the least, the most, I mean, as long as you don't collect the most, then you're good. Maybe I should have made it the person who gets the most doesn't get any points, but I set the points in stone, so yeah. So yeah, interesting, Tyler's just trying to like avoid as many coins as possible, it seems. Which might be a good tactic, you never know.
Ooh, the vibration's tickling my
37 coins, good number. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I made it also. As soon as you win the race, you can't collect any more coins. How's he not getting any hit and run from this? Oh, Jimmy. Oh. Where are we going now? We have to find Krusty, are we? Did say that Krusty was going to take part in this. Is he not here in 1-7? Oh no, there he is. Yeah, because that guarantees you at least 2 points if he tries to get the least. Fuck you, Krusty.
Montgomery. King of the world. Don't worry, that should heal fast.
Well, A for effort, I guess. Wow. What was that? So, Falco, let me just put a note here. So Falco got 69. Nice. And Tyler got 37. Nice number. Hey there, John Price, thank you for the bit. Appreciate it. Okay, let's just move up the list. We're a seasoner now. There was a lot of not shit talking, but a lot of mind games going on, particularly between Critch and Ellie in the DM. So I think we'll save those two for last. I haven't watched any of these. I have not watched a single one of these. I shouldn't have done that. Turn it up. Hang on. I know I can turn the desktop audio up a little bit. Yeah, it's still really quiet. Oh well. Smart. Yeah, fair. I never actually thought of that, going to Homer 2, picking up 70s. Good idea.
Pay you in back rubs. Can you come and get me?
I like the jumping strategy.
Hey, Homer. Sweet.
See, what I would have done was to warp to 1-6, go get the rocket car, and if you happen to pick up any coins, then just get busted before you start 1-7. That would have been my idea. That would have been my plan. Whether it pays off or not, who knows? So already you now have the most. I'll be interested to see if anyone's actually picked up absolutely zero to just guarantee themselves a couple of points. That's fine. Speed isn't necessary in this task. You just, as long as you win the race, you're good. Doesn't matter how fast you complete it. So how many was that? That 150. Yeah, 150. Okay. So yeah, so far that is the most. Okay, so far after those attempts, after these three, Season's got the most. So far Falco's in second with 69. But we'll see if it stays that way. Alright, let's move on to Critch and Ellie. How much did Critch say in the DM he collected? He said he collected like 45 or something. Yeah, obviously Falco's gonna see. Alright, I won't mess with the audio this time.
Hey everyone, welcome to the first episode of Christmas for Taskmaster Week 3. Hey everyone, welcome to the first episode of Christmas for Taskmaster Week 3. This is may or may not be an ongoing series in Spruce Taskmaster. This is where I use maths to try and work out what the optimal strategy is for the next task, should we say. Okay, so the next task race like this. Collect the second most coins, the second most amount of coins, sorry, in the 1-7 mission in a hit and run. you can't use the shortcut, so we'll have to go all the way around the map collecting coins. If you do collect the most coins, you do get 1 point. If you collect the second most amount of coins, you get 5 points, and then 4, 3, 2, and so on.
Exactly what the task
Okay,
is.
so
Thanks,
I'm going
Chris.
to try and use percentages and maths to work out what the optimal strategy is, and then we'll go from there. I've done a quick test run. If you would just say, like, what I call YOLO it, and by YOLO that means, you know, you just want to do one attempt and just collect easy coins on route, and then just call it a day. It works out roughly between these values. So it roughly works out between, oh, sorry, let me get a pen, make it big. So it roughly works out between 260 and 290. So that's what I call like a rough estimate on like a YOLO.
There's a lot of coins you
run
can
if you're
pick
using a
up.
family sedan. So what I'm going to try and work out is what is the odds that these 4 players do what I call a YOLO run, and then we can use percentages of probability to work out what the optimal coins are, or the optimal strategy that I'm going to be used for this race is. Okay, so I'm going to start with Tyler. Tyler is currently joint second place with 8 points.
Correct.
I don't think Tyler has got any chance of getting close to this thing. I think Tyler is just going to stick low and not even going to bother trying to get these coins. So I'm just going to completely rule out Tyler, to be honest. I think he's going to get a low amount of coins. I'm not even going to bother giving his percentages.
It's correct so far. Yeah.
Seasoner. Seasoner does have a tendency, I think, to like maybe just do stuff at the last second. You know, to do whatever. So I'm going to give Seasoner maybe a 20% chance that he YOLOs this run and gets this amount of coins. Falco is in last place currently. I think Falco is going to try and get second place. So I think it's probably going to be like a 50-50 chance that he goes quite high. So yeah, so I'm probably going to go give Falco maybe a 50% chance for this one.
Okay. Interesting.
Okay, and Ellie is a bit of an enigma. She likes the funny numbers, so I'm just going to write out all the funny numbers that she could potentially go for.
69,
so
42,
169,
169,
269, 369, then 420. I don't think she'd go any further than that, to be honest. So I'm going to rule out 69 and 369 to begin with. I don't think she'd go for any of those 2 values. I think they're too niche. I mean, I think she could go for 69, I guess, but I don't think she will. I think she'll go for like slightly higher numbers. So I think each one of these maybe has like a, you know, a 1 in 3 chance of happening. Okay, so if these numbers have a 1 in 3 chance of happening, based on this number here, I think the most optimal strategy to go for is to get 268 coins. Yeah, based on third, and then based on this and these percentages. I actually worked it out. So if all
Hopefully
3
we'll
of
get
these
to the
happen,
task
I
soon.
come in 4th place, and to come in 4th place, I would
You'd get
Yeah.
3 points in 4th place.
a 6.6% chance of it happening. And by 4th place, I mean, you know,
You did forget about 46, that is true.
3rd, 2nd, maybe 3rd place actually.
Looking at my invisible
Okay,
watch.
yeah, so coming 3rd place is going to be a 6.6 chance. For that to happen, all of these would have to get more than 268, and that would obviously mean 1st place would then go down to last place, and then 1st and 2nd. So that's a 6.6% there. Exactly 1 occurring, which means
Yeah, please,
I would come in
get on,
1st place.
get on with it, Critch.
Is 43.4%. So if only one of these people
Not 46%.
get more than 268, then I come in 1st place because I'm 2nd. So that happens 43.4% of the time.
He's really put considerable thought
And
into this.
then if none of these happen, and I come in last place, this happens 13.6% of the time. And then just for completionist sake, 13.
I'm tempted
That's
to mark Critch down already for boring us.
7%, 63.6, 36.4. So I would come in second by
Yeah,
36.
he's really overthinking this.
0.4% of the time, because I
Basically,
don't think I'm going to come in fourth, because I'm going to discount time.
Critch is
completely.
actually going full
So,
nerding over this.
These are my percentages if I'm going to use 268, and I think 268 is going to be the most optimal strategy. So let's give it a whirl, and yeah, you'll see me on the other side getting 268 coins.
So Critch is aiming for 268. Okay, this bit is just quiet. If he is going for 268, he really did. So if he's going for 268, it means he's going right at the top. Yeah, this is SHAR Taskmaster, not Maths Master. So if Critch is actually going for that super high number, then yeah. Yeah, we'll see if he gets anywhere near what he's predicted himself to get. Yeah. Well, let's see how much he gets. At the moment, the highest score this season is 150. I honestly didn't think this task would result in videos like this, to be honest. We've seen Tyler's seen Critches. Critch is the only one who's getting this Ven so far. Okay, so it looks like you might be in with a shot of getting a lot of points this season, actually. Especially if Critch gets this box. Which he is, yep. Bumps you into second. So season, you're now guaranteed at least 4 points. Unless Critch gets busted. No, it looks like Critch actually is gonna get a lot of coins. But yeah, you are guaranteed 4 points now, because you're currently in second. So it's either you'll stay second, or you'll be bumped down to third. Yeah, Critch actually is going for the exact amount he predicted of 268. Well, thanks for the lecture, Critch. So 268, and Critch is now has the most. So at the moment, Critch is the most, Season has the second most. So at the moment it's 1543. But of course, we don't know how many Ellie's got. So if Ellie wants the 5 points, she needs to get more than 150, but fewer than 268. If she gets more than 268, Critch wins. If she gets fewer than 150, Seasonal wins. Let's see how she did. How she did. It was actually right. First it was yellow. Oh damn. Yeah. Why is this video so fucking long as well? OMG task 3 smiley face. Wait, what did that say? Tutorial save as requested, yep. What's she doing?
Must never run again.
My 5H.
Where am I gonna put all
What is she doing?
So long, suckers!
Is she gonna do what I think she's gonna do?
Watch it, I almost spilled my sundae.
Winning is much more fun. Uh-oh. Wait, what is she doing?
Take that.
I'm wondering, why is she getting all the coins now?
Coming through.
Oh, I know exactly what she's doing. I know exactly what she's doing. Yeah, 100 coins. Do you know what 100 coins buys you? Casual Homer. This is... okay. That was a loud noise. Now she's getting 70s. Oh, yep. And now she's gonna go 1-7. Yeah, this is... this is not against the rules. Just says your attempt must start with 0 coins. Doesn't say you could collect coins before. This, yep, this is...
You come and get me? I'll pay
this
you
is
a
not
fat
against the rules. Yeah, tracked for 400.
Homer. Piece of cake. Let's roll.
So she's already gotten a lot of coins. Yeah.
Eat my dust eater.
Wrecked. Yeah, handicap, collector stuff. She's doing the same thing. But that's the thing now, is that... can she get up to as many crits she did? I don't think she can. Is she trying to blow up Smithers or something?
Which I suppose also dented my car.
But still, I dented your car.
Lousy, rotten karmic
Again.
retribution. No! You're not a very good driver. Eat my dust.
She's going for bridge clip. Not even on 30 FPS. She's got the time. Maybe she's just going for a super low amount. This isn't the power plant shortcut. Yeah, now what? We saved the best till last. Perfect. This is actually her attempt. No, you didn't hit any of the triggers. This is amazing.
I wanted a peanut. Eat my dust. Just a few more.
But this is fine, because Smithers is going to slow down now. But yeah, if I was Seasoner, I'd be feeling a bit hopeful right now. Yeah. No, it's all rubber banding, Sid. So Smithers goes slow the further you are away from him. But as you saw at the beginning, Smithers was going like really fast.
I'm great. Da, 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 da. You are the one I say.
Yep.
Out of control.
There we go. There's the trigger. So does she actually just want to get a really low amount of coins?
I am excelente. Woohoo!
Unfortunately, no bush.
Looks harder than it is. That hurt.
It doesn't look like she wants any more. If she gets more than 37, she avoids... The lowest is 37 by Tyler, Sid.
Wow, I need a disco nap.
No, aww. Okay, so she's... I don't think she's going to get up to 150 though. Falco got 69. So Smithers is catching up.
And people
Actually.
say I'm slow. Wait a minute. That was an insult.
Hello, Taskmaster viewer Yonsku.
That wasn't part of the deal. Well, it's
Sad.
about time.
If she gets 5 more coins, she ties with Falco. Which means there'll be no,
Chafing.
yeah, she's going for 69. She's going for 69. Yeah, of course she's going for 69. Are we going for 69? Nope, 70. Oh, Sag. I'm so confused. What is happening? Plan B? What is Plan B?
I need your help. My car is, sleeping. I'm a lean, mean speed thingy.
Wi-Fi H, yep. But this is the thing, she's got herself more points. So yeah, there we go. Okay, she won the race, no more coins.
I wish I had a dog with a saddle. Chest pain! Having chest pain! Out of my way, chump! I didn't do it.
Oh my god. Yeah, absolute A for effort. From honestly everyone in this task. I didn't think this would be as entertaining as it was this task.
Run!
Oh, she's also going to go beat up Krusty.
Don't worry.
True,
they should heal
Critch did make us bored with the maths, but still. Unfortunately, it backfired.
Making God madder and madder. Ooh, the vibration sticking my feet.
Oh no, she got busted.
Disco nap.
Fly better. True. Wow.
Ouch!
Well, so that was 24, so she got 74 coins.
Let's see you do better.
Point exactly, Seasoner. Is she still trying to get the magic number? Nice. Unfortunately though, we're going to have to disqualify her for collecting coins after she won the race, so yeah, she gets no points.
I forgot my mission. See Montgomery Burns, I know you're in your face.
I'm totally joking, of course though. She got 74 coins. She got 74 coins. Right? Let's just double check.
I'm a lean, mean speed thingy.
Yeah, 74 on the race. Okay. So 74 coins puts her there. Well, what a task that was. So yeah, the points are going to speak for themselves. Critch got 280 coins, got the most coins. Critch gets 1 point. Then it was, with 37 coins, it was Tyler, so Tyler gets 2 points. Then Falco got the magic 69 coins. Falco gets 3 points. Look at Falco's gone 1, 2, 3. Then Ellie got 74 coins. That's the wrong tab. Ellie got 74 points. Ellie, for the 3rd week in a row, gets 4 points. And I think they might be very surprised, but with 150 coins, second most coins collected, 5 points go to Seasoner for this task. So how are the scores looking? Okay, so we've got Falco on 6 in last place. We've got a 3-way tie for second place. Tyler, Seasoner and Critch all have 10 points. But despite not winning a task, our leader after 3 tasks with 12 points is Ellie. She is the leader at the moment. She might be disappointed she hasn't won a task yet, but she is winning. She is winning with 4... Yeah, hey Ferret, 3 consistent weeks in second place. But yeah, if she keeps this up, she could be on her way to the crown. But yeah, that is this week's results. That was a great task, I have to say. I love that. And yet, new task Monday. I actually have to give Ellie a couple tasks right now because she's going to be absent for weeks 9 and 10. So I'll be giving her both week 4 and week 9's task on Monday. And then I'll be giving her week 5 and week 10. The rest of you, I'll be giving them one at a time. But yeah, that concludes this week. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye.